Hey, I'm live. Finally, it's Friday, and I don't even know what date it is on Friday. What was it? Friday 19th, and I'm live. About time. Been doing plenty of stuff here, so this is good. Finish up the adjustments there. That's about right. Hope everyone has been keeping really well. Wowzers. Okay, check. Get you guys sorted out. Now I know what's going on. Just about. Pump this on. Grab a cup of coffee here. Dang it, needed that. So this is Friday, 19th of February, 2021, with me and you guys, hopefully. Awesome. So I got a lot of announcements to do, a lot to say, and hopefully I can have a good chit chat with you guys. And we can go from there, really. So I'm just bringing up everything that I need. There we go. That's the Chappy mute. Excellent. What's that notification? Okay, cool. Photographer, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you. It's always good to see new people on the channel. Rob6, how are you, sir? Super awesome to see you, man. Wowzers. Hey, photographer, I hope you stick around because based upon your name or screen name, you might be someone of interest that, well, I might be requiring some action from. So, yeah, a little bit more to be said in a few minutes about that. As I said, just letting everyone come in, letting everyone get the alerts, and hopefully I'll see a lot more people. Thank you, photographer, man. I really appreciate that. It does mean a lot to me. Rob, you're doing good. Excellent, excellent. So, if you guys have been in the dark, which you guys haven't really, I suppose. I've been busting my backside on my new website, and it's taken me an entire week. In fact, in fact, today would be a week, and essentially it is up and running and working. Finally, hoorah! And here's something, I'll say it a few times. So, photographer, in case you do need to go for whatever reason, first off, make sure you guys smash that like button. That's really important to me. But what I really need at the moment is someone who is clever enough, someone who is artistic enough, and computer literate, really. So, Rob, that leaves you out completely, buddy, I'm afraid. No hard feelings there. But really, I need someone to help design a logo for Ace Bullion. Now, it needs to say Ace Bullion very clearly. And the problem that I have is that on my website, I'll type it in as well. In the top right-hand corner, it does not. My logo is pathetic. It's small. It's pathetic. It doesn't scream out Ace Bullion at all. In fact, let me just get out of the back side of things at the moment, and from my website, because of course it just brings me to behind the scenes. But yeah, the logo is horrendous. Now, here's what I mean. Okay, I'm going to slide you guys over. So this is my website, acebullion.co.uk, and it brings up lots of cool things. So you get this, you get my lovely picture, but right up top, right here, okay, I need something that will really scream Ace Bullion and says Ace Bullion there. Now this can be made, this entire section here can be made a little bit bigger if I need to, but I want something that's gonna really pop and say Ace Bullion. Because right now I can't read that that is Ace Bullion. So I'm looking for someone to help and to design something that really does say Ace Bullion. Miss Victoria Roman Carter, boom, there you go, sweetie. Now, I don't know who is clever enough, who is, amazing with graphics and so on and so forth. I mean, there was someone on a forum, I'm not going to actually badmouth the forum, but there was someone on the Silver Forum at one time that had done up a number of graphics for me, and they were amazing. Johnny, hey, buddy. Yeah, dude, it leaves me out as well. I've done enough of the backdoor stuff, and yeah, it's super cool. But yeah, so I need for everyone to, or anyone that's capable of it, to try to design something. No, don't think it's going to be for free. Okay, don't worry about that. I'm gonna compensate you. Uh, uh, okay, fair enough. Mr. Mike Wolf, that's cool. Pennies to Benji's, awesome. It's all right. Look, I know that everyone has a talent out there, and there will be someone who has a hidden talent of computers. So yeah, that's one of my draws. The other thing is, by the way, for my website is I would like it is if everyone who could go over to my website at some point and actually register an account. Because at some point I will be introducing a newsletter. Now, I'm not working on it right this very second because, quite frankly, spending a week sitting on my backside dealing with rubbish computer stuff, it's just gone over my head. I've incorporated a feature in there as well, something to watch out for. So you should be registered anyway in case you see it. There's a feature, and right now it just says keep your eyes out, but it's going to be of things that are going to be really, really awesome. Mr. Mike Wolf, I have a different idea, but a Canon is on the way for everybody. Don't worry. Meaning that I will be doing a Canon. That is not a big surprise. You guys probably knew that anyway. The fact that Miss Victoria Roman Carter is always here and always saying how lovely, the Canon is. I will be doing it. Of course, I'll never be doing a Bell, because if you want one of those, you could definitely go hit up Mr. Joe Durbin. I draw the line at copying someone else's thing. But making a Canon of my own, that's going to be unique. That will be awesome. Jesse, how you doing, hon? Super awesome to see you, my dear. But yeah, I want my website to be hit so hard right now by everyone registering, if you can. If you want to, that is, as well. So after the stream is finished, or after your time is up, set up an account, register. It doesn't cost you anything, but if you do see something that you like, it'll make it that much easier for you to buy it there and then whenever you want to. And I've listened to you guys a lot. I know that people don't always get, what things are in pounds or whatever. So, I've gone the extra mile. I got what we call a plugin. Essentially, it's a load of code, and it makes things, well, in this case, it makes it easy to convert what, let's say, a US dollar to a pound is, or a euro, or Canadian dollar, or Australian dollar. I put in a number of places there. So I have a hard time standing up, Penny, so don't worry. Rhonda, hello, my dear. How are you? Hmm. I don't know if that's changed or not because it seems to go all over the place. I don't know if the numbers actually stay with you or not, Rob. But yeah, I know that you're registered on the site now. That's super cool. It's awesome. Obviously, data protection, I'm never going to be breaching that. So fear not. This is Ace Bullying the business, plain and simple. But it helps having the traffic flow so that when you type in Ace Bullion, of course, I'm already at the top, um, and that's it. What's needed to register is just your basic details. And if you don't want to put in your shipping address at the moment, don't bother. You can even set up a username. It has, I think, a username, email. Um, yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff, but primarily it is just, as if you're gonna be buying something in the future. Now, hopefully, there's gonna be things that you're gonna be interested in. So, it does assign you with a number at the time that you do register it. So that's cool. And you are given a unique password. Again, I can't see that. Most of the information I can't see. Mike, do you know what's really scary is that my kids have found out by pure accident that they can from their smartphones change what is on our TV and have a YouTube video playing on our TV. And I thought, what the heck are you doing? Because I was watching a program, and next thing you know, bang, I'm watching their YouTube videos, and they're in a totally different part of the house. I'm like, they're mucking around with the TV, the little monkeys. So, yeah. But, I mean, honestly, I really have been spending just an enormous amount of time on it. I have listened. Apparently, Rob, by the way, you mentioned about the setting. I don't know if Marcel has done it or not, but there is a setting to ensure that the billing and shipping address are the same. So hopefully that is now working. I'm not quite sure because I haven't had to register an account on there. But everyone, I mean, if you do register an account, that's great. It's just, something, obviously, it stays there, it's protected. There's more security on that site than I ever cared to wish for. If you look at some of the major companies that are doing their silver and bullion and whatnot, I have the same level. In fact, HostMe, the site that I'm using, is incredibly secure. Um, and the fact that, I've taken out additional security on top of it, I have the same security system that, well, I know other businesses are using. So I'm not going to go into who those are, but you guys can probably make an assumption based upon previous videos. So, yeah, there's an awful lot there. Oh, Bill 457, howdy, sir. I just noticed that you're in here. I don't know how the heck I missed you, sir. So, yeah, honestly, there's been a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna be also putting up a one more section on top of there because I think poured silver special. I'll add another one later when I feel like it that says merchandise, and of course I'll be able to have everyone buy it directly from myself. Or of course you can go to AskMac as well, who sells all of my merchandise. Scratch and Go Crazy is lurking in the building. Excellent. With a big snaz there. Um, yep, excellent. Oh, don't you guys remember those scratch and sniff stickers? Oof. I don't think they ever really smelt of anything. Got copper rounds for 125 a piece. That's not a bad price, bud. Mm. Wowzers. So I'm seeing a lot of new faces in here, and I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but I am super pleased and I'm humbled to actually have you guys in. Um, I do a ton of coin reviews and everything else, but what really gets me is going back into the workshop and actually doing some hard work. Um, and that's going to happen now on the weekends. So I've done stage 1 and 2. I'm hoping to do stage 3 tomorrow of my quote secret project. If stage 3 goes well, I might go directly to stage 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of stages. Oh, and then there's like 9, 10. But moving on. There's about 10 different stages in it altogether, but they're all time consuming. But once you get to the stage I'm at now, as I said, if it does go well, it's going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. So let's see here. So far, they're all good people I've seen. Well, absolutely. I'm kind of blessed, humbled, and just kind of thrown back. The amount of people supporting just me, my channel, and me as a content creator and person. Because hopefully you guys know I'm quite personable. There he is. There's a guy that puts out about 4 videos a day, but he's also a really good friend. And, I do like his videos. Coin World UK. And I'll tell you what, this guy goes through his coins meticulously. He really should be into grading, really. That's what I gotta say to him. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Rhonda. Um, oh dear, is it still snowing there, Mike? Luckily, it's just windy and rainy at the moment. Oh, so, yep. Ah, God, I got chat that's going a mile a minute, which is really good. In fact, I'm quite pleased about that. Oh dear God. Okay. And then we got Coin World, right? There he is. There's Sublime Mad Dog. There's the man. So, if you missed the very beginning part of the stream, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking for someone to help me redesign a logo, something that will stand out, say Ace Bullion, and it has to be very visible. So, again, I'll quickly slide you over. Apologies in advance for any motion sickness you may get. There we go. My website is operational now. This is the logo I want to redesign, acebullion.co.uk. This should say Ace Bullion here. And of course, you guys know I do the spade. Whatever the heck you guys want, but it has to be quite visible because it's kind of missing in this picture. And I don't like it. It doesn't, there's nothing there at all that says Ace Bullion. Oh, thank you, Coin World, man. No, seriously, you do some really fantastic work. I do like to watch your videos and everything. I don't comment on all of them because I'm doing something at another time. But yeah, they're phenomenal, and you are incredibly meticulous with how you go through each and every piece that you're doing. So credit due, credit given when credit's due. So absolutely, I stand behind that. Let's see here. Make is black and red. Yep. David Carlisle, man, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, sir. David is here. Absolutely. Dave's here, man. I know Rhonda said Dave's not here, but Dave's here, man. Now, for any of you guys who don't get that joke, you either you've been brought up in a Catholic school, or you're too young to understand that. So, in which case, I'm not going to explain it, quite frankly. I don't think any of us here are too young to remember that joke. So, where is he? I don't know where he is, Bill. I never know. So, yeah, as I said, things have been going super well. There's also going to be something at some point, which is I know I really do want to actually make this, kind of a, for those who contribute to my channel. Thank you again, Sublime Man, for popping that link in. Because I will also be listing them on my website as well. So, because I have stock here in the UK, if anyone is interested, I'll be putting those up. That's just another thing to add. Joyful. But one of the other cool things that I will be adding, and I'm not going to be going into too much detail on this live stream, but I'm going to be adding basically a full collection. So, like, let's say I have a Queen's Beast collection, or whatever extra. Then I'll list it. There's a under the special section there, and it's something that you're going to want to really see. Found it buried. Welcome. Good afternoon, sir. I hope you're doing really well, buddy. It's awesome to see you. So that's going to be there as well. This is why I say go over to my website when you can, register an account. Now, your details are safe, they're secure. Obviously, there's laws protecting all sorts of things. I'm not just a YouTuber at this point. On my website, it is very meticulous. I can't afford to mess around with that. And nor would I compromise anybody. I mean, I always do everything by trust and honesty. Hardware store. Yes, I know. Well, Cornwall, what you need to be doing is to actually just buying it online and then doing a click and collect. It makes life easier. Oh, new nautical ones. Yep. Let's see here. I'm just catching up with chat as well, so I apologize. At the same time, how's George? Oh, okay, right. Yep. Yes. How is George? Found it buried. Yeah, see, we know that you're there, sir. Bradley Height comes in. My God, buddy. Can I have a white thumb and a blue thumb to fall? I'm just kidding. Thank you very much, Bradley, man. But yeah, no, seriously, I am serious. I'm grateful for that, bud. But I am looking for someone who is amazing in graphics, someone who can make a graphic from start. Now, I mean, you don't have to be a technical whiz, but it has to be ace boolean, and it has to really say it, and maybe have some spades, or I don't know, use your artistic ability if you can, and I'll make it worth your while. Trust me. There's someone that helps with logos and designs. Okay, right. Well, see, the thing is that I need to actually get that logo for the website designed, if that makes sense. And it has to kind of fit into that small area. So I prefer it to be someone actually who is, a follower and someone who's just, subscriber or whatever on my channel, because it makes it more special to me. And of course, then I can give them something, that would shock them. I know a lot of you guys have actually received stuff from me in the past. And, it's never, disheartening when you get something. No problem, Coin World. But still, buddy, you better set up an account. I hope you would. You don't have to fill in all, like all the details. Just fill in your account. Get an account set up because if there's something that you see, something that you like, then yeah, we absolutely need it. So, how about SMAC? How about SMAC? Sorry, did I miss something? I have no idea if I missed something. I'm kind of confused now. It looks like you guys were kind of missing each other by the looks of things. Blended whiskey. Hey, welcome in, man. How you doing? Yeah, it's kind of like a label design-ish, yeah, but it needs to be really detailed. And then, of course, um, my web designer will actually put it in for me. So all I need it to be done is sent over via an email, really. So it's quite easy to do. And I have all my emails working now. Hopefully, the payment system's working. The auto shipping calculations are working. The currency conversion's working. So yeah, there's an awful lot that goes in there. Did I miss Jessie? No, I don't think I missed Jessie. I thought I said hi to her. That's very true. Um, I don't. Yeah, I need to really speak to him about that. That's a good idea, David. I like that. Yeah, because I think Asmac has done a lot of designs for me. In fact, the shirt that I'm wearing at the moment is my Ace Bullion one. You guys can't see it at the moment, but it is there. 308, how are you doing, sir? Welcome in. Oh man, this is awesome. This is awesome. I have like just a huge family of people here. I'm waiting for Carl to come in. I'm waiting for, oh my God, who else is there? There's so many people. It's unreal to list. Oh yeah, Jay. God, Jay should have been in here, but he probably thought that I haven't streamed today. Um, yeah, Bill. I mean, absolutely. Coin Opser is nice. It's not from my channel though, so. And Sean and I worked incredibly hard. Asmac and I worked incredibly hard to design my shirt, my logo, the way that I wanted it, and everything else. And let me see here. I also have. Let me just grab this for a minute. And I also have what I use as my daily mask for whenever I go out and about. Here we go. See? And I was one of them who said, forget it. I want to have an Ace Bullion mask, and that's it. Because I like them. I like the fact that they're easy to maintain, great to wear, they're comfortable, and this has been through the wash more times than I care to consider. Now, no, this is not about wearing a mask or whatever. This is just another product, okay? So please don't kill me for this, okay? But it is a mask. It is required in a lot of places here in the UK. In fact, I think everywhere really in the UK. And quite frankly, I thought I might as well at least have one that is available for my customers and that wasn't going to cost the end of the earth. So I know when I asked SMAC to design one, he was like, okay. Well, I mean, it's a mask. You might as well, right? That's kind of my theory. And if you're gonna buy one, buy one. There's just amazing things. I mean, it's a mask. I would rather have not. I would rather not have to have a mask at all. Period. Nowadays, but let's be brutally honest. Since we are in this situation, you know what? This mask has been around. It's been on a SMAC site for a while. I have them in stock here in the UK, so I can ship them out across the world. And yeah, every time I put mine on, it tries to choke me. What? The one that you got of mine? I don't know why it's trying to choke you, buddy. Perhaps it knows what you did last summer. I'll laugh my head off, man. Bro, that's funny. But yeah, so as I said, that's not a statement at all. And a quick flip around of the camera here will show you. This is the Ace Bullion shirt. My nice logo. Ta-da! Sorry, I'm a bit dusty. I've been in the workshop, so I got my Ace Bullion shirt on. I got all sorts of stuff, man. Come on, there we go. Zoom out. Don't know what button I hit. I'm killing this now. There we go. That's a little bit better. So yeah. So sorry about that, everyone. I apologize for that. Victoria, you're killing me. Oh, that's insane. So yeah, there's as I said, it's finally here. The more people, as I said, that just has a look, goes over because I'm right now. I'm killing it. I'm pushing it right now because I don't ever push enough for my. You guys know me by now. I don't push for sales. I don't push for anything else. So I'm not trying to get you guys to buy anything right now. But have a look and please register on my account because it's going to help with the traffic flow and everything else. And right now, with it being a brand new website, oh my goodness, it's insane. Rich, man, thank you very much, brother. No, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Cheers. But yeah, I mean, this is insane. It is crazy. The amount of work, time, and dedication that I had, and then listening as well. You guys inspired me. You know, and be honest here, David. You know for a fact because you're like one of the prime suspects here. That says how much is it? From pounds to to US dollars or whatever. And to be fair, if you're on the go, if you're kind of listening or whatever, or if you do want to know something, well, on my website, you now have a choice to click. And yes, I even have the American flag, I have the Canadian flag, I have the European flag, and I even have my Aussie flag. Yep, for all those Australians. So that is super cool. But it is, yep, well, yeah, I'm blown away, man. It is just something that screams, just make it so easy for everybody. Um, I will be listing a lot more. I'm hopefully going to be growing, significantly. And, all I can say is watch what happens in 1 year's time from today. Because when I first started off with my website over 2 years ago, I mean, I started off in 2018 as Ace Bullion. And then I progressed. I had my Reg account for 2 years. And that was a pagan nightmare. It was unprofessional. It looked like garbage. It looked like, a baby puked on it kind of thing. And, you know, oh, dude, Jeep and John's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Oh, But yeah, it did. It looked just so horrific and so unprofessional. Whereas now, I'm in it for kind of the long haul. I'm in it to help out the community, do it all the way. You know that, brother. Um, and yeah, I am not a greedy person. I am not in it to try to rip people off or make whatever. I'm in it to actually have fun, to promote stuff, to enjoy stuff, and just, you know, this is my website. I've put a ton of money, a ton of time, a ton of. If you guys actually, and Rob will actually know this, and Jeep and John will know this. If you guys actually seen me over the past couple of days, I was laying in bed in agony, and it wasn't even 4 o'clock in the afternoon or five, um, because trying to sort out this website was killing me. I mean, I was doped up to my eyeballs in painkillers on some days, and those days I just passed out, went to sleep. But I was at the point of tears. Um, I even got told off. I said one person said to me, just go to bed. I was like, nope, it's time to get up now. But yeah, this is why I decided to forget it. I am gonna have fun. Oh, Jesse, thank you. I mean, Jeeps. See, every one of you guys is just totally awesome. It's it just blows me away. Oh, I know. Isn't that insane? But it's just like, what the heck is going on? I mean, first off, there's I don't know who's coming and going, but it's, you guys just rock anyway. Um, at work. Oh no, Jeep and John's at work. Oh, I felt really bad because the other day when I was in bed in pain and all this, I called up poor Jeeps, and he was getting all kitted up. He probably couldn't hear me that well because literally he was getting suited up. And I asked him a favor. This is, you know, I guess friendship is the only way to put it. I asked him a favor and I said, please buy this for me. I need you to do it right now before you head off and to go into work. And Jeep said, fine, no problem. He did it. He sent me a link, and it wasn't even for me, and he knew that. And that's it. Now, I know I can count on a lot of you guys. In fact, probably the majority of you guys in here that I know. And, if you guys wonder what kind of person I am, I do the same in a heartbeat. And you can ask anyone in here that does know me. I go out of my way to try to help out just as much. I don't ask much in return for anybody. In fact, I don't ask anything from anybody really. But, you know, when Jeeps did that for me, man, I mean, that was just absolute full respect. Absolutely. It is nothing about, it's just love. Bushmaster, yeah, 308 men. That sucks. I mean, I've been sitting in agony on a computer. Now, if you guys don't know what the lumbar is or what your sacrum is, well, your sacrum is your tailbone, to put it mildly, and your lumbar is the part of your spine that goes just above that. Well, both of those are completely foobar in my occasion. I'm not going to explain foobar because it won't get picked up on any YouTube analytics or recognition software. But I have 4 titanium plates in my lower spine. Well, they're not plates; they're rods in my lower spine. There's nothing they can do for the sacrum, obviously. Sitting down is a joke. Standing unaided, I could do for I don't know, maybe a minute or two, depending upon my mood. So yeah, it's all those kind of things. Oh, Coin World, man, don't worry about it at all, brother. Um, dude, all the respect. I hope you have a great day. Please, 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 buddy, go over to my website, sign up. You and I need to speak anyway because I'm pretty sure there's something that I can help you out with as well. But yeah, make sure if you can sign up on my website. Get that user account in, get it ready because there's going to be a time you're going to want something, and if you don't get it there and then, you guys are going to really be upset. I know Carl won something, but I don't know where he is at the moment. I'm afraid I have no way to link him in, which is a shame because I wish he was here right now. That'd be awesome. Because I really want him to do his bit so I could check the other end out on my side. But I also, by the way, I do want your feedback, everyone. If I've made a spelling mistake, let me know. If I made a grammatical mistake, let me know. 308, yeah, right. No, Jesse, you know what? Hun, you're absolutely fine. Don't worry. Thank you. I'll accept them. I'm not a religious person, but you know what? I don't have anything against anyone who is. I was raised Roman Catholic and I was an altar boy. Um, so thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you. Silver Scorpion, welcome in. And Jesse, man, be yourself. You're always welcome to be yourself, and I won't delete stuff. Unless, of course, you're being mean to someone else, or it's a genuine kind of issue where uncivil. We all know what that is. Oh, thank you, Victoria. Um, yeah, you wish, huh? Sorry. I just kind of skimmed over that. And then I just read it fully. I was like, no, wait a minute, that's wrong. Oh, that's cool, Jess. That's fine. Honestly, you're absolutely fine, hon. No, I want to be buried with everything. I want, my boys to actually know what work is, so they have to carry my backside into a grave. Hopefully, they don't poke a hole in the bottom to let all the gold and silver out. Because only then will I have a huge procession behind me, and not just my local motorcycle club either. But yeah, so let's have a look here. No, Victoria, man, you're killing me here. I'm cracking up. You got me right now in stitches, trying to leave all the gold to Victoria. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Really dying for that cup of coffee. But yeah, so there's been, as I said, a plethora of things that have gone on. And I urge everyone to share the information around wherever you can to sign up. Obviously, don't spam places because God forbid if you put it up on, I don't want to say the place, but if you put it up in the wrong spot, you'll probably get banned from that area. So yeah, just be careful where you're trying to help me out if you are, by asking people obviously to just sign up, have a look, blah blah blah. And just be careful how you word it because we don't want to we don't want to stir the pot. Yes, yes. Miss Victoria Roman Carter, Reg, she started off with gold, buddy, and you know as I said, now I'm finished with my website. I am now going to be doing the pouring and all sorts of stuff, and you guys are going to get to witness a lot of really cool things. For those of you who are signed up and have the monthly subscriptions of supporter or a supporter, you guys might see stuff that are behind the scenes, that no one else sees. I know who every one of you guys are, so don't worry about that. Obviously, I can when I do the videos. But Jess, don't worry. There's going to be lots more pours coming. In fact, let's see here. I have 4 items, as I've already shown before, but I don't know if you've seen them yet. Let's just grab these things out. Gotta really work on this camera here. Stuck, dang it. There we go. So, I already know that one's taken. There's the wolf. I got my 2 dragons. These are getting sent off to be assayed, by the way, just in case anyone is looking. Oh, absolutely, yeah. But yeah, get out of here, Rob. So yeah, so these are some of the first bits here. Oh, thanks. I don't like these 2 at all. I want these to be much better, so I'm going to be working on these. I'm still going to assay these 2, as in like first attempts, just because someone might be interested and might like them. Daryl USA, how you doing, buddy? Well, you know what? You're gonna like, hopefully, what you're gonna see afterwards, because this little wolf head is, well, it's okay at the moment. It's okay, and I'm being a critic on my own pieces. And none of these things are polished or cleaned yet. But wait till this wolf is done properly, and you'll know what I mean when hopefully I'm going to show it to you guys. So your first pours are usually most sought out. Yeah, well, that's true. Although what's quite interesting is that on my website I have I think quite a few number 1s, and they haven't sold. Now, yeah, okay, I have been holding them back, some of them, but on the website at the moment, there are number 1 pours, which is super awesome. The other things that I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to be putting together a fund account, deliberately, because you guys have asked for this, just with the show of hands here, okay? Give me a thumbs up, in the comments, or a yes, whatever. Actually, just put yes or no. Should I save up and get the laser mark and then have all future kilobars hallmarked? I want to know, because it's a bigger expense than what I would have expected. I thought you'd say that, Daryl. Yes, the website is shareable. That was one of the things that was done. So you can share it on Pinterest. You can share it on Facebook. There's so many links to share it on. It's insane. When you melt a bar, that does. When you melt a bar. No, Daryl. The process to get 4 nines is a clinical process. It has to be contaminant free entirely. To achieve 4 nines is the people who are actually advertising it as 4 nines generally actually don't have 4 nines. I haven't seen really anywhere that has produced a genuine 4-9, piece of bullion, but it comes dang close. But then again, they don't have to fall under the assay, mark. The hallmark, right? So the hallmark great question, by the way, Just. Kevin Rose, how you doing, brother? Um, the hallmark is I use the Edinburgh Assay hallmarking, or the Edinburgh Assay office. Now they're based in Scotland. I'm in England, UK. I'm from America. And what it is that I send off my pieces of bullion. Okay, they will then take a sample and test it out chemically. They will also send everything under a massive XRF machine. And so like my pieces are thin enough to verify. So they will send stuff out. But on some of my other pieces, which could be quite chunky, they will drill a hole in it and they will take a sample from the core. And they will verify if there is any contaminants in the silver, and they guarantee it. Oh yeah, see, David. I mean, the thing is I use Canadian silver that's 4.9s all the time. The problem is that I'll still only get a 3.9 stamp because that's all Edinburgh Assay will do. They don't have a 4.9 stamp, I'm afraid. But I guarantee you there'll be a tiny dust particle or something that may go into it. So it's like no, what they do is, hold on a second here. See if I can show you. Now let's move on to my gallery. Have a look here. See, all these things are actually listed, but it's pretty cool that you ask. Actually, here we go. If I just go into my video side for the minute, here's what they are. This is my maker's mark that they stamp on. This is the purity that they stamp on. This is the mark to say that it's been done by the assay office. So this is Edinburgh Assay. There's Sheffield, there's Birmingham, and there's others. This is the year. So when you take a look on my shop, for instance, which I'm just doing right now, and I click on, I don't know, let's say by Medusa, this will now let me pick up do I have a rear picture? I do have a rear picture. Okay, so if I zoom in on it, that's my own personal mark. But then you can see down here where my thing is, this is an assay. You'll find this in a lot of silverware or stuff like that, but it will say 925 or sterling silver. This is 999, so it's bullion grade, or it's bullion. So I hope that clears it up a little bit. So using upside down 6. Oh man, don't even get me started. The amount of times I stamp something as a number 6 or 9 and I got it upside down is insane. Mountain of Accord, how you doing? Wowzers. Getting people from all over the place here. This is super awesome. So yep. Dean the neighbor. I'm just catching up just to see. So yeah, so I mean that is about it, everyone. I mean, I have worked my tailbone off to get to where I think it needs to be. There's going to be other features that are going to actually be incorporated. I'm looking forward to this project. Now, if I get my finger out, so to speak, it's going to be, hopefully I'm going to be showing it off very soon. I'm looking forward to tomorrow showing off at least me making the first attempts ever to my super supporters. That's going to go in a very quiet private video because when I do make those videos, they're definitely not a monetized video whatsoever. And yeah, you'll see things that are just horrific. Um, Hold on a minute here. What was that? So if they aren't selling, that will now save you money. I have some great pours, and only thing everyone seems to ask for is a COA. My opinion, I don't know how others. Well, Jess, it's because in the UK there's a law, and the law states that we have to have things assayed, or there's an exception if it's like a bullion bar. Like there's a 10-ounce bar listed on my site, and I'm selling it purely as bullion bar. If I was to sell this right now, okay, now I know for a fact this is gonna, pass with flying colors. Okay, I could sell this technically, I guess, as bullion, but it doesn't fit the criteria as like a typical, piece of bullion. So you could have um a debate in the UK about it being bullion or not. This here, personally, I don't see that this. I couldn't call this bullion. It's not a bullion bar. It's not a bullion round. Unlike the 10-ounce bar that I have, that is a bullion bar. Um, I would have to describe this as a quote white metal. But it's ironic because I mean, the UK hallmark now has changed because we're now out of the EU. So there's now yet another symbol to add to the long list. No, 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 don't worry about it at all. The thing is, it's like, I could sell all of this stuff to America without having to hallmark it at all. It's only when it comes to places like Canada, the EU, and a few other places around the world that it is essential to have them hallmarked. You may have to invest to be able to sell as not bullion. No, just I've been doing this for years now. And the law's quite clear about it. People who flaunt it genuinely get hit by trading standards very quickly. Now, trading standards is, well, we have trading standards in America, we have trading standards all over, but trading standards here in the UK act extremely hard, and they're the ones who enforce the law. Um, don't be confused. All of these will be hallmarked. I already have my stamps and everything else. Yeah, definitely, Bill. Yeah, there is no way I'm going to risk it. The only thing that I don't do is, at the moment, that I don't hallmark is the bullion bars because the law clearly states it doesn't have to. There is a pourer out there who has gone that one step further after I beat him to pouring the 1 kilo, and it wasn't a competition. I just like to say that because it's kind of fun. Um, and actually, you know what? I'm happy to say it because actually he's a good guy. It's backyard bullion, and he has his kilo bars all hallmarked and everything else. And he has a lovely laser that the Edinburgh Assay Office etch on his hallmark for. He also has several different sizes, in stamps. But because he does so much, quantity, I guess, for, forums and, for like the Owl Sanctuary, it's a charity, that one, that, it needs to have, different stamps and abilities. Yep. Yeah, backyard bullion is, yeah, he's really good at what he does. So, But the thing is, I'm not planning to do just standard bars. I mean, he could have gotten away with not having them hallmarked, but realistically, it's in his best interest, I suppose, to hallmark them. Yeah, it's a little bit extra in cost. To give you an idea, when you're sending off a batch to be assayed, we're approximately the same distance away from the assay office. Um, it is actually cheaper to get onto a flight and, to have it assayed, pick it up, than it is to actually, you know, just sit here. It's insane. But luckily, I mean, prior to the lockdown and stuff, I used to send my wife up to Scotland because my in laws are in Scotland, and she would drop off the bullion or pick up the bullion. So it was amazing. Yeah, it is. Well, absolutely. So, oh, I know. I mean, in the US, Jess, anyone could pour whatever they like, and it doesn't matter. They could stamp it with a simple 999 punch. They don't even have to do that, really. But if you sell it to anyone in the UK, if I was to resell it and claim that it's silver, I'd be breaking the law because there's nothing to indicate that it really is silver. I know that sounds stupid, but it is the law. It has to be hallmarked upon assay or once brought in. Yeah, thank you, Bill. So 308. My bad. I'm looking at everyone's posts here. So yeah, I'm gonna save up my pennies for the next round because I got kilo bar number 3, and which is gonna come back. Welcome back for a minute, Jeeps. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna save up everything. I think I'm gonna get my design so that I can have it um, put on my kilo bars and potentially even on my 10-ounce bars for future. The one that I have at the moment, I'm just going to sell it as bullion. That's it. But yeah, something that I do agree with. Buddy, I hope you're not working too hard or hardly working. I'm not too sure which is the right one. I think working too hard. So, so anyway, yeah, if you guys can, if you guys can, I thank you by the way for giving me at least your opinion. That's something I'm going to take on board. Look at how much it's going to cost me. I think just because it's my stupid design that you guys seen for my hallmark, it'll probably add another 10-15 pounds onto every piece, but it's still worth it. Well, that's just for the hallmarking, not then you got the postage back and forth. So for a kilo bar, you're looking at another, oh, easily, yeah, 25 pounds for a kilo bar. So yeah, it'll be about 35 more, I would have thought ultimately. Someone is sending messages as backyard bullet, as bullet. Oh, right. Oh, all right, Daryl. Thank you for that. Is backyard bullying aware of that? Because I have his personal and direct contact. He can't fly at the moment, Bill. You know what I saw? I saw someone do a fake, well, a video advertising fake bullion and stuff like that, fake silver and all of this kind of stuff, and they were trying to pass it off as genuine. And in one of the scenes, there's a picture of this table and me holding it, going like this. So I thought it was quite interesting. And then they had other reputable people, like other more, other YouTubers, I guess, if you like, a certain dragon, and so on and so forth, that was also in there. And I'm thinking, oh my God, he actually stole part of his video. Jeez. But yeah. Ah, okay, Daryl. Thank you, man. That's good. As long as he's aware. Because I mean, it would have popped up on my phone as as backyard bullying or not. Well, I'm not going to tell you what name it would pop under, but you would have. I would have known if it was him or not. Um, but yeah, that's not good. I hate these scammers that try to mooch off of everybody. That's just wrong. So, uh, but yeah, anyway, so there we have it, folks. I am officially going into the workshop tomorrow. I was going to say something, but I don't want my channel to have a swear put into it, so I'm not going to. Because I don't have the swear filter doing it. Yeah, everyone's desperate, man. It's horrible. It is absolutely disgusting. Anyone who knows me will know that you'll engage in numerous conversations. Heck, you guys could WhatsApp me for God's sakes. It's not difficult. So that's a feature, by the way, new feature on my website. You can send me a WhatsApp message. Please don't use it as a phone call message or that kind of thing. But yeah, I am available through WhatsApp as well, where you can just message me directly. Especially when you know what the secret project's about. That's going to come in really good, kind of a handy tool. That's a hint. So, on that bombshell, as a famous TV show would used to say, it is that time of day and that time where I must end. WhatsApp, you can call. Haha, yes. So, anyway, have a great day wherever you guys are. Thank you very much for watching, and I will totally talk with you guys later. So, bye for now.